What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season, Casemiro. He is the 94 rated DM. He had a previous version which was, just get it up, he had a couple. So he had a 90 freeze, which obviously was a centre back. Wasn't a fan whatsoever. It was obviously brand new. I think it was like the 4th promo or something like that, and he was alright, but he just wasn't it. Like centre-back especially, you could swap him with Marquinhos as the DM and then bring him as centre-back. But for me, Casemiro has never been right for FIFA as such. He is kind of a slower player. He hasn't really got that speed. He's got 72 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. He did then get an inform at 90 and then also a second inform at 91. So technically this card has only had a +3 on the stats, which is, I just don't understand what they're trying to do, but I'm sure it will all come clear by the end of it. I don't know. But he is 6'1", 2-star, 3-star, high work rates with a right foot. We've got power free kick, solid player, and team player. In terms of the stats then, so obviously we've had to go with a shadow. That is without a shadow of a doubt. But that being said, he will end up with 82 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. If you get the +10, I don't know why he's +8. I think I've got him in a CM role rather than a DM, so we may have to change him into that. And then obviously that gives him 10 on both. Then we've got good shot power, obviously from the free kick accuracy, or the power free kick for instance. Short and long pass, fantastic, both at 91. Great composure, good reactions. Agility balance is a bit shot. Defensively and physically, incredible. Predictions for this card: he's going to be very good at tackling, going to hold off the ball quite nicely, passing's going to be exquisite, it's going to be the turning that's going to let him down, and it's going to be the skill move / weak foot that's just not enough. And that pretty much hits pretty much every Casemiro on the head right there. Without that kind of extra pace, that acceleration, and then without the agility balance and the animation sorted out, he is never going to be a foot champs card. It's going to be objectives if anything. Bear in mind, I'd take him. I'd absolutely take him. He looks solid. Real Madrid, Brazilian, team of the season, lovely dynamic. He's a nice card to have in your club, just not necessarily to have on the field. He'll do well in objectives, and that's probably about as far as he'll go, in my opinion anyway. Without further ado, let's stop rambling on and see what Casemiro can do for us then. You can already see it. You can already feel. To be fair though, I'll give it him. It's a lot better than his freeze that we use. I remember that one vividly because it genuinely turned like an absolute truck. This one, not terrible to be honest. We've managed to get the assist. That's going to be a goal. Mane is never letting that go to waste. The problem you're going to have is literally, can he keep up with players? He's got obviously a little bit of pace, but it's mainly that balance that's really going to kill him. He's got the interceptions, the tackling. If you can get him in front of the player, he's going to absolutely maul them over. But it's getting him there and making sure that the opponent doesn't kind of just utilise that. Casemiro again to see it out. Oh, lovely ball roll. That was to perfection. Into him again. He's going to be that key player. I can see it already. His passing is very nice. Like I said, he's going to be that player that kind of just links everybody up, as we nearly got a kind of an assist with Mane once more. Casemiro being the big block that he is, you love to see it. That's the kind of advantage he does have. Back to him. Let it roll. Go with the 1-2. Love it. Bit of pace. Past everybody. Little dink across, and it's a great punch from Edison, just away from the attacking player. Like I said with Casemiro, the main things you're going to find with him is passing. He's going to be in charge of the game. Defensively, if you can get him standing up against the opponent and kind of like stop them from running past you, that's going to be his game. He's going to control it and he's going to do well for it. Pace, dribbling, not his style. He just cannot do it. Oh, geez. He just cannot do it. It's just not in his card, really. He's just not got that pace. He's not got that agility side of him. But what he does have is a lovely right foot. We will see continuous passing straight down the line, and he's going to pick anybody out. And that's where you can kind of mold your play around him. Don't necessarily try and force him into a dribbling role, someone who's going to take on players. You want him here, you want him moving the ball away, going back forth, and you can kind of get them shots off. You don't need him running past 5 players. You just need to slowly increase him in there, and he does have a little shot on him. Yes, his finishing isn't great, but shot power, every so often, why not give him a go? Good interception. Passes it into Cantona. It'd be rude not to. Lets it fly, and Cantona's going to do it with Casemiro getting the assist. It's beautiful, and like I say, he's going to have that's the tackling side of him. That's the interception side of him. He's going to be wonderful at that, and he will push forward, like as you can see here. But in terms of kind of taking it around people, he's just not going to do that, and that's a lovely little finesse from Carrasco. Cass with the interception and the tackle leading to our counter-attack. Oh, that's poor though. Into Cass. Can we see? We need the option off him. It's down the wing to Correa. We're going to see him running forward as well. Cass. Little ball roll. Little dink across. Oh, that was close. Cass with a great interception. The problem is when you push him quite far forward, it does take him a little bit of time to get back. And you can see, even though I've got him in that very heavy DM role, he is pushing up quite a lot. I need to double check that I've got the positioning right, because he really doesn't have that much. So then, Casemiro, we called it from the very start with him. He will be packed quite a lot during the premium upgrades, because I feel like, is there another Brazilian? No, there isn't. So the only person that you kind of, to be honest, he's a troll to Romarinho, to be honest. But in terms of Brazilians, you've obviously got Casemiro over the weekend until Monday. And then obviously you've got Romarinho, you've got the goalkeeper, and that is it. So there's 3 Brazilians currently in Team of the Season. So obviously that doesn't mean that you're always going to get a La Liga player. Obviously, would I be happy with him? Definitely in the untradables. I would be gutted if he was tradable, just because of literally he's already 135,000, and this has barely been, what, 6.5 hours since this came out. That is crazy. We've not had upgrade packs. More than likely he will drop down to the cheapest rated for a 94, which is gonna be, we can have a quick look, 100k. So yeah, like Edison, he will be there. He's already second in this ranking, which is just crazy. I know there's not a lot of 94s in the game, so hence why, but he will drop down to an Edison sort of level, maybe even less, potentially. I think he'll probably be just over 100 still, because of the rating, because you just got to. But he is going to be very, very cheap because his pace lets him down. The pace, animations, and agility balance really let this card down. Other than that, if you sidestep them, defensively is absolutely fantastic. He's got a great interception on him, a great tackle. His passing is lovely. He's got very pinpoint passing, and he can have a shot every now and then. The problem will be he's just not fast enough, and he's just not balanced enough. That is the big issue with Casemiro, and he will be an objective card. That is it. And it's a bottom line for it. I don't think anybody other than potentially Brazilian fans, Real Madrid fans, I wonder, does he fit? Who's in the midfield for the Real Madrid? In terms of DM, you've got Lucas Leiva, I suppose. He's going to be quite nice. Paulinho as a box-to-box. Anybody else? Oh, Petros, I suppose, was alright, to be honest. He weren't terrible. Marquinhos. So that'll be the competition still. Freeze Marquinhos. Even though his stats are not quite up there like Casemiro, he has that little bit more about him, which is a shame because Casemiro is a good player. I feel like I've heard good things about him in real life. Obviously, I don't particularly watch Real Madrid every single week, mainly El Clásicos and Champions League stuff, so I don't really get a fair share of how he is. So if you are a Real Madrid fan, let me know down below. Is he better in real life than he is FIFA? Like a Muller, like a Giroud. They're not necessarily shown as a good player, even though they are very good. Like they genuinely have ability on the pitch. It just does not translate into FIFA. Is that the same for Casemiro? Other than that, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think about him. If you've got him, let me know what you're going to do with him. Is he fodder? Is he a club stocker? Or do you not care? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Pieces.